This is Marcus Anthony coming to you from Macon, Georgia. Uh, I felt compelled to have to prove who and what I am as a person because I've been getting a few inboxes. Some of them kind of subtle, some of them not so subtle, insinuating like I'm not who I say I am. I know there's a lot of catfishing going on. There's a lot of bogus accounts, a lot of ulterior motives when you're using social media. So I just felt the need to, clear the air a little bit. Uh, I got my first degree in 2005. It was just an associate's in history from Macon State College. That picture is on my profile. Uh, but I quit school until last year. To make a long story short, my mother fell ill and she died of leukemia in '08. But I just started back last year. So my degree finally came in the mail last month. You can see my name, my school. Shouldn't have to prove anything, but I just felt the need to. That's the school on their stationery in their envelope. But what I like to do is history. That's my major thing. This book here is a book on the ancient kingdom of Nubia. You can't respect how big this book is because your smartphone has a small screen, but it's huge, very heavy. One of the authors of this book, his name is Peter Lacavera. You see it right now. He's a very personal friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine. He just sent me a postcard from Egypt. Marcus Best, 2015. It just came from Egypt not long ago. That's my name and everything right there. Sent me another postcard from Egypt. If you see the stamp, it's from Egypt. On the inside, just a little card. One of the better gifts that he sent me. I got this in the mail unexpected. Big, huge package. You see my name. And he is the curator at Emory University in Atlanta of the Michael C. Collins Museum. You see Lacavera right there at Emory. And this book is one of my favorites. It's about ancient Egypt, stuff like that. And also, little stuff on Egyptian and Nubian history. Again, student loan papers right here. Since it's Black History Month, I'm going to use this video to promote who should be a world-renowned scholar, especially in the black community. We know who, more often than not, during Black History Month, we have the usual George Washington Carver, Martin Luther King, but Sheikh Anta Diop. Google him. He died in 1986. This is one of his books, Civilization of Barbarism. One of the most thorough and erudite intellectuals of the 20th century who you've never heard of. All right. Now, one of the most serious issues about Tagged is because I was getting inboxes about why I say I'm an atheist. I got a vast library. I got hundreds of books. But that's at my home. I'm at my father's home. So I have a few books over here. This is a book called No Meek Messiah about Christianity and stuff. And at first I was offended because I kept getting inboxes about me saying that I'm atheist. To me, what I choose to believe or not to believe, that's something very personal. What would the world be if out of all these 7 billion people on earth, people thought the same, acted the same, and subscribed to the same religion, philosophy, or faith? That's something personal. It's very insulting when somebody will get in your inbox and say, well, I don't believe you're this, or why are you this? That's insulting. So in a nutshell, once again, to clear up any kind of misconceptions about who I am as a person. And the most fundamental reason that I'm doing this is because it behooves anyone to inbox me and ask me, well, why are you on Tagged? And interrogate me for being on the social networking site. If I want a relationship, I go to eharmony.com or match.com. So I just felt the need to just put this video on tag, just to confirm who and what I am and what I'm about. Later.